Hello and welcome to a Minecraft video, the first of its kind. We're gonna call this Nate's Fart Palace. We're gonna create it on hard setting, and we're gonna run a series. It's gonna be vanilla Survivor. Something we see a lot of, but we're not going to do fancy cuts and super time-lapse stuff. We're just going to actually live the survival experience. My name's Nate, by the way, and this is an interesting spawn. I've been playing Minecraft for couple years now, very casually. Learned some cool things along the way, and still have a lot to learn. But I thought it was a good time to start a series up on YouTube to see what happens. A big part of that is because one of the great joys of Minecraft is sharing your work with other people, right? Sharing your builds and your progress and all that good stuff. And there's a couple ways to do that, of course. You could stream, and I have streamed. I've streamed before, but I'm an attorney, and that really limits my ability to create a real streaming schedule, and it's hard to gain streaming momentum when you have a full-time job. Some people do it. I just I haven't been able to. So another way to, I guess, share your work is to be in a realm with friends, and I also have a realm with about 6 people, and it's been around for several months, and I like that a lot. But you know, it's hit or miss on when those guys are gonna play, and they're all doing their own thing. So while yes, you can share your work, it's not very consistent. So that being said, the last way to sort of share things is YouTube content, right? Like a Let's Play. And so we're gonna try that. Now, as I mentioned, a lot of the Let's Play stuff out there is pretty advanced with the editing and the theme songs and the quick cuts. I think the Minecraft community pretty much knows what its viewers like, which is to see finished projects, to see some building, some exploring. There seems to be a pretty high demand for hardcore. We're playing on hard mode, but I don't have all that gear and equipment to cut videos, nor do I really want to at this point. Say one of my top influences in this game, and one of the first ones, I think the first person I ever started watching play this game is B00. And if you go back all the way to the early days of his streams, or his YouTube content, rather, he had this really like slow, methodical, thoughtful approach to the game, and that was partly because he was learning the game, it felt like. But now you look at his stuff and his I guess primarily the Hermitcraft stuff, and just the edits and content is just so much cleaner. That being said, I really liked early B00 because he didn't do cuts, and he kind of just kept you with him while he explored the world and built the world, and that led to some longer episodes. You know, if you go back to season 1 of building with B-dubs, you know, 30, 45 minute, I think there might even be some hour-long episodes in there. And I loved that because it's maybe not as digestible for the modern viewer, but if anyone has patience to stay with it, I think it's just more rewarding overall. So, like it or not, that's going to be how I approach YouTube content. I've thought about it, and I'm going to try not to succumb to the temptation to pump out fast, easy content. Not easy, none of it's easy, but fast, kind of cookie cutter content that we see so much of. Instead, I want to try to be as methodical as I can. I'm going to try to pick a great place to live, not rush things. Whoa, are we lagging? Yeah, we're lagging. It's fine. It's because I'm running OBS and also the game on one computer. So I think we're just going to have some lag spikes, but that's okay. Thought I killed 3 sheep. Anyway, yeah, finding the right place to live. I think my tendency is, look, I know how to do some stuff. I know how to do some bigger builds. I know how to build some cool farms. I even know a little bit about redstone. So when I start a new world and no one knows who I am, and I'm trying to show off my chops, I guess, or my know-how, I want to just dive right in, right, and start building amazing things. But that approach has in the past led me to burn out or to go too hard at big builds, big epic builds, and not be as thoughtful. Like one little thing, like this isn't even a little thing. I tend to start building and farming and settling in right where spawn is, right where I pop out, because I'm ready to go. And when I do that, I don't think about things that I'm going to think about later, which is like, what biomes am I next to? What trees do I have access to? Is this boring? Is it interesting? Could it be interesting? Is there a village nearby? That's a big question, because villagers are OP right now as far as the trades and even just XP, and I don't know why I would play a game of survival without thinking about villagers being a big part of that. So that being said, a smart thing to do is to look around a little bit and try to find that village. Try to find a place that you're really happy with, the way it looks, the way it feels, something that catches your eye in a way. You say, hey, I could definitely build something cool right here. And if you do that, chances are, as your series progresses, I'm going to turn up my volume just a little bit. Excuse me. Let's try 67. Chances are, as you progress in the game and you start doing builds, even in little builds, little farms, if you're happy with your surroundings and you have the opportunity to go get what you need when you need it, like villager trades, like different biomes, unique biomes, that keeps you in the game. That keeps you motivated and excited to keep grinding. So that's what I'm doing right now. You see me wandering around here. I'm sort of just getting the lay of the land. I think I saw another YouTuber or not even YouTuber, Minecraft Pro that I like quite a bit is iJevon. And I remember starting an iJevon Let's Play, and the first thing he did was walk 1,000 blocks in every direction. Now he cut that a little bit, right? And then I think in that he would pick up when he would find something of interest, a temple or a village or something like that. And of course that fits the modern attention span a lot better, where probably there's not a ton of interest in watching someone actually grind and actually go through all the steps to say find a place to live. But it's what I appreciate out of content. So it's what I want to make. And that level of patience is not... What is that over there? Is that just a trees in a formation, or is that a village, or there's something over there? I like this. And this looks like a village. Okay, this is perfect, I think. I love being by spruce. There's a plains biome out there. So already we have decisions to make. At least, I mean, for me, this has a lot of the elements that I like. It's, spruce forest, awesome. Spruce forests have a lot of things to offer. Pumpkins and berry bushes and spruce wood. And this looks like also a village. But then I don't know if I want to fall in love too quickly, because I want that for a red bed. Because, I also like to be close to a desert or a jungle or a swamp. Is like, this game, part of what makes this game so amazing is how many different things, places, resources. Oh, this is like a double village, because look, there's one over there and one right here. So we're gonna sleep. Ideally you'd want to spawn somewhere where you were next to like your 6 favorite biomes, right? That's unrealistic. So you have to make choices and maybe pick a place that's close to one or two of your favorite biomes, maybe 3, and then hope to get lucky later in finding out that actually close by there are more biomes. This is helpful. Pumpkin seeds, don't need the fern, we'll take the potatoes. I do want one of these. Thank you very much. Ooh, I do like this. So yeah, this is promising, because this village, I don't need a blast furnace right now. This village looks awesome, and it's got a lot of people in it, and it's got some supplies for us. And then there's another village nearby, so we're gonna have no problem with villagers, and that's, to me, that's a big key. Get out of here. I want to see if there's a chest in there. Oh well, it doesn't matter, I guess, right now. I can come back. So yeah, this is very promising. And so with this, what I'll likely do is try to set up, did I look in here already? Likely try to set up somewhere between these 2 villages. I do want this. So that I can get easy villager transport, so that I can be close to stuff I want. But there's this huge plains biome and plenty of mountains. We've got animals. So this looks awesome. So here we are. What is it? 13 minutes into an episode, and we found an oasis with 1 billion cows, pigs, sheep, chickens, horses, I think, over there, 2 villages, and all the spruce wood that one could possibly want. To me, this is about as good as it gets. I would love to have a desert or a swamp or something like that, but this is pretty crazy for a start. I mean, this is what you want right here. I wonder if there's carrots in here. There are. Fantastic. Okay. And tons of, look at that. It's crazy. Okay. So this feels good. I am going to build a... Look at that waterfall. I think that waterfall's calling my name. This is great, man. Look at these horses. Natural water. Oh, man, this is awesome. Okay. So cool. It's like a Bob Ross painting. We're like in the valley. We're in this valley looking up at the mountains, almost like alone in the wilderness, And this, man, this is great. Okay. So let's set up shop. Let us set up shop. I'm gonna go get some more wood to get some chests. So yeah, this is the moment right here where I start to feel overwhelmed. I've scoured the area a little bit. I found 2 villages. I found a place that I am really excited to live, in the mountains. And now I see all this around me: cows, sheep, pigs, multiple woods, different biomes, mountains. There's so much to do right now. But the one thing I'm trying to practice in this entire process is patience. Patience, and also, I would say, thoughtfulness, which may sound strange, but from like a... Hello? Dude, there's so much lag happening right now. Sorry about that. Thoughtfulness, just as like, from an artistic perspective, but also from just the perspective of like making good decisions and picking which battles I want to fight first, I guess, if that makes sense, and not rushing myself, more enjoying the process of the game itself. I think that's crucial and something that it does not come naturally for me. What I'd like to really actually do for sure is just get a basic a basic little garden going. Farm, I should say. Just something really simple so we can start growing some seeds. Just because this passive stuff, this stuff that's gonna happen while I'm doing other things, while I'm chopping down trees, while I'm mining, it's good to get a few things just in motion, even if it's just a little bit, right? So like this way, over the next few hours, and over the course of the next few videos, hey, we're gonna have wheat, which means, hey, we can feed ourselves. I can breed cows. Can breed sheep. You know, it's just one of those things. So I gotta plant that carrot too, and the reeds. Reeds. Remember when people used to call sugarcane reeds? I do. It was a long time ago, but it was a thing. It truly was a thing. Whoa, I just got lost. All right. So this is a start. Some taters. And a carrot. And we can do these on the sand. Sugarcane. And might as well throw down some pumpkins, eh? AA. It's good to have even just a couple, because these are going to be awesome when I trade later. Villagers love pumpkins. All right. Did we cook food? I think we did. We didn't, of course. So we'll eat some bread. Oops. We'll cook steak. So this is a great start. This is a great setup. My goals for the series are that I don't really have any goals. I want to build. We're going to make some dope farms. Obviously, I'm going to kill the dragon. I'm going to travel all over the end. I'm going to try to build every key farm that the game has to offer, you know. We're going to get after an iron farm and a blaze farm and a wither skeleton farm and a gold farm and a melon farm and a pumpkin farm. We're gonna have a villager trading hall. We're gonna pimp it out. It's gonna be decked out to the point where, you know, I get elytra, can travel the world easily with no problems at all. Can find all the things I need to find. Can bring in, you know, eventually a sorting system that can do 300 different items, you know, stuff like that. That's the goal. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're 20 minutes in, and since those farms are over there, let me tell you what I'm thinking. Since those farms are over there and operational, and the villages are there, and there's a crap load of wheat, for instance, what I'd like to do is start by clearing out some space here, and I think this is a perfect spot for it, to start breeding some animals. And that may just be premature. I don't know. But I want to do it because animal breeding is the type of thing that can really hold me up later. Like when I need enough leather to enchant, or if I want to do a cool build with some wool, or I'm just in need of a good amount of meat. I think I end up spending a lot of time when I don't plan, waiting and waiting and waiting for animals to breed and to grow and then to kill. So I don't want to do that this time. I want to get after it. Just like those gardens, I want things to be kind of passively working it in my favor. Now, the foolish thing is, I guess we're going to go get some of these spruce to start with, because I don't want to go all the way back to that spruce forest. I will at some point when I need like a big amount of spruce. Right now, though, I want to get a couple of these so that I can then... I think I got saplings, didn't I? Well, either way, I need the wood because I want to do some cooler looking animal pens, right? I don't want to just do a basic fence. That is my animal pen. I want to do something a little cooler. So this will be a first kind of semi build, not really a build at all. It'll just be a pen, but it should have a little more flavor to it than a traditional, you know, you make a square box of fences and put your animals inside. I want it to have a little more flavor than that. But yeah, we're kind of going out of order here, because I think normally when I start a world, I'll hit the mines right away for resources, for all the coal and all the iron and everything else. But I'm doing it a little bit backwards this time. I want to get these animals and these farms kind of moving for me so that I don't get stalled later. And I don't know. Maybe it could be smart. It could not be smart. I don't know. What do most people like? Mining first or farming first? I suppose it doesn't matter so long as you stay alive. I'm gonna post this video sort of no matter what, I think. And I'm assuming that the audio, I'm just assuming there's going to be issues with the audio, right? And then I'm going to have to make adjustments on the fly. There might even be issues with the video because, again, I'm recording and playing on the same PC, and that's not obviously ideal. So let's see. I did get a bunch of spruce. Okay, so one thing I like to do to mark my territory, this really makes your base easy to find, is if you have a couple of giant spruce trees. Now we're gonna make maps and stuff like that, so it shouldn't really be a problem. But one other good landmarker is gonna be these spruce trees, so we'll do that. All right, so a pig pen. I mean, let's do cows first, eh? Cows would be smart. I think we are gonna make fences. You gotta have fences. I'm not saying fences won't be a part of it. Let's make some gates. Okay. Give me that bread. Now, this is a really big area. So let's just say, for example, that Mr. Cow entrance is here, eh? Maybe 3 more. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. 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 So, I know I said I wasn't just gonna do a box. I think right now I'm just sort of trying to figure out what kind of look I like. Enderman, what are you doing over here? Oops. He doesn't know how to place blocks. I don't know. Okay, so these logs are hopefully going to just make it look a little bit nicer, right? And I think I'm actually going to go with stripped. And because animals can actually get over that, we're also going to need to do this. And planks are awesome. So are trapdoors. This is why spruce is so great, because you can there's so many just different little textures you can do. It looks so good with stone. It looks so good with oak. It just looks good with everything, basically. And then I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do with these trapdoors, but sometimes it can look cool to frame it like that, and then you just have a little bit more texture, I guess is what we're getting at there. So pretending that that's a cow pen, and that's expandable, of course. You know, we could come all the way back here with that, if we run out of room. But I like that. I like that look, and it'll look even better when there's some plants around it, and I'll get some bushes and some greenery. So yeah, this Enderman needs to leave me alone, because I'm not ready to fight him, and I'm gonna accidentally look at him. I know I am. So frustrating. What was I doing? The Enderman made me lose my train of thought. I wanted to... Oh yeah, I wanted wheat. Okay, let's go get the wheat. Now, we planted wheat, of course. That's going to take a while to grow. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go over to this village, snag a bunch of their wheat, which I used to feel bad about doing, but it occurs to me that obviously they don't need it to survive. it's not really, I mean, it is stealing, but they don't care. They're just going to keep farming. I don't know if they add more wheat like over time if these expand again, but I guess I also don't care. I'm just going to grab that and leave the rest for them. And I'm going to go get some cows. Cows before sheep. That's kind of my policy. Sheep are cool and all, but cows are way more useful. Way more useful. So go get these cows. Hello, hello, hello. Do you want some wheat? Hey, come on. You're going to be the only one out here. Suit yourself. You'll be the only one not getting wheat dinner. These guys are obedient. And they're going to jail. Look at those horses, dude. This is gonna... I'm gonna make the the most outstanding stable. And I'm gonna have like 6 horses, and they're all gonna have different characteristics. Come on, fellas, we're getting there. I'd rather not fall into another hole and take more damage. I think there is another hole. No, there's not. Almost there, fellas. This is going to be the greatest wheat treat of your life. And this is like Abraham and Sarah from the Bible. They're going to be the father and mother of a great nation of cows. Come on. Come on. Almost there. In fact, I'm tempted to name them Abraham and Sarah, but I'm not going to. The beginning of a brand new generation that will last forever. Boom, boom, you're fed. Cool. The parrots and the bats. And then what I wanted to do was just this gives a little color. Also, I don't know. I may end up tearing that down. But I wanna try it. I wanna try the berries out. Because I think it would actually help with mobs. I could be wrong. Not super sure or concerned about that at this point. Big spruce. Okay. That's it. 33 minutes. That's a good start. We found a place to land. We got an animal pen. And we're off and running. So thanks a lot. If you enjoyed the episode, give it a like, share it around, subscribe if you want. We'll be back with more adventures in Minecraft in the next episode.